If you're a smoker or vapor ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, and that means getting your party planning done early. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get Pepsi Max 24 times 330ml for £7, a litre of Gordon's Gin and Smirnoff Vodka, both £19, and 2 for £23 on selected packs of beer, including Budweiser 20 times 200ml and Carling 18 times 440ml, all with Nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply, Nectar required. Available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fee may apply, subject to availability. Please drink responsibly. On today's Smart 7, EU leaders fear US betrayal, Putin morally responsible for British Novichok death, and much more. It's Friday, 5th of December, it's Volunteer Day, and happy birthday, Catherine Tate.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Ukraine's European allies are deeply concerned that the US is no longer a trustworthy partner when it comes to negotiations on Russia's war on Ukraine. Leaked recordings of a call between French President Macron and other EU leaders from Monday of this week saw Macron warn Zelensky that there is a chance that the US will betray Ukraine on territory without providing clarity on security guarantees. The leak came as the Ukrainian delegation met in Florida with Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff for an update on the Moscow talks. As the war drags on, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres was warning that any peace proposal must comply with international law.
The violation of these rules is extremely dangerous because everywhere in the world people will feel that they can do whatever they want because international law doesn't matter anymore.
Russian President Putin was in India for a summit with Narendra Modi and took the chance to rewrite the history of the war for a new audience.
Our special military operation isn't the start of a war, but rather an attempt to end one that the West ignited using Ukrainians' nationalists. That's what is really happening right now. That's the crux of the problem.
The Home Office announced on Thursday that it is planning to ramp up the rollout of facial recognition software across more areas of the UK. They've launched a 10-week consultation process to explore the best way to balance the use of the technology with protecting people's right to privacy. Policing and Crime Minister Sarah Jones says it could be a powerful crime-fighting tool.
Facial recognition is the biggest breakthrough since DNA when it comes to tackling crime. We've already taken thousands of dangerous criminals off the streets using this technology, and we want to roll it out across our country.
8 police forces across England and Wales are currently using the technology, although it has been widely criticised for being too invasive, but also because it's been proven to have racial biases and struggles to correctly identify non-white suspects. Ruth Ehrlich from human rights organisation Liberty says it's casting a wide net.
As it stands, it's being used to scan the faces of millions of people as they walk down the street. The reason that it's so broad is that the police watch lists are enormous. There are tens of thousands of people on them, and they're not people who are all suspected of having committed an offence. They're often victims of crime, they're witnesses to crime.
A report into the death of Dawn Sturgis was published on Thursday, which found that Russian President Vladimir Putin was morally responsible for the poisoning of the mother of 3. The incident took place in 2018 when Russian intelligence agents attempted the assassination of former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Julia. Dawn had no connection to either of them, but the nerve agent which was used, called Novichok, was contained in a perfume bottle her partner found in a charity bin where it had presumably been dumped by the Russian assassins. The inquiry, which was chaired by Lord Anthony Hughes, heard evidence from the UK's spy agencies, and Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the findings were a grave reminder of the Kremlin's disregard for innocent lives. Lord Hughes says it's clear the order could only have been given by one man.
I've concluded that the operation to assassinate Sergei Skripal must have been authorised at the highest level, indeed by President Putin.
The FBI finally made an arrest on Thursday in the case of the mystery pipe bomber who left devices outside both the Republican and Democrat headquarters the night before January 6th, almost 5 years ago. Meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, members of Congress were shown footage of the controversial first and second strikes on what the Trump administration says was a narco-terrorist boat, which took place in September. Secretary for War Pete Hegseth has denied giving an explicit order to kill 2 survivors, but senior Democrats who viewed the footage say they believe it is a war crime. The president continued to defend the actions in the Oval Office.
I think you're going to find that this is war, that these people were killing our people by the millions, actually, if you look over a few years. I think last year we lost close to 300,000 people were killed. That's not mentioning all the families.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro. Man United miss out on a win and Prince Harry goes all Hollywood. Right after this. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, and that means getting your party planning done early. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get Pepsi Max 24 times 330ml for £7, a litre of Gordon's Gin and Smirnoff Vodka, both £19, and 2 for £23 on selected packs of beer, including Budweiser 20 times 200ml and Carling 18 times 440ml, all with nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with nectar prices at Sainsbury's. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply, nectar required. Available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fee may apply, subject to availability. Please drink responsibly.
Tonight's meal, tilapia surprise with boiled cabbage. Begin cooking steps 1 through 50 now.
Are you kidding me? Making dinner shouldn't feel like doing a 1,000-piece puzzle. With Blue Apron's new one-pan assemble and bake meals, the hard part's already done. Pre-chopped ingredients, zero stress. Just assemble, bake, and enjoy. No complicated steps, no mountain of dishes. Try Assemble and Bake today. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Welcome back. We're heading into a packed sporting weekend as the second Ashes Test continues in Brisbane, while the Formula One season will wrap up in Abu Dhabi on Sunday. Max Verstappen starts just 12 points behind Lando Norris, and both drivers will be aiming for a win to secure the title. There's also a full Premier League schedule and the second round of the FA Cup, but Thursday saw Man United welcome West Ham as Ruben Amorim's side aimed to hit the giddy heights of 5th in the table. It wasn't to be, with the game ending in a 1-1 draw, which left West Ham boss Santo the happier man.
I think all the game, I think should be proud of the work of the boys. They work really hard to contain Man United. At the same time, we went for the game. We have to be glad.
You'd think that Prince Harry can't have much left on his to-do list. He's a royal, or was a royal. He's been in the British Army, he set up the Invictus Games, he's even got a massive Netflix deal with his wife Meghan Markle. So what more could he possibly want? Well, it turns out he's always wanted to be a Hallmark movie prince, and he turned up on Stephen Colbert's Late Show to make his pitch. It was a slightly bizarre appearance, and he took time to make a joke about Donald Trump being a king, which got boos from the audience, but presumably for Trump and not for Harry.
Stephen, you just have to believe. Doesn't this prove anything can happen? I mean, minutes ago, you said it was impossible. But look, isn't there a handsome prince standing in front of you right now?
These days, it's a rare thing to see a kids' movie that isn't animated, but there's a pleasingly old-school movie on the way called The Magic Faraway Tree. It even stars real-life actors, including Andrew Garfield, Claire Foy, Jennifer Saunders, Nicola Coughlan and Rebecca Ferguson. It's based on an Enid Blyton novel and tells the tale of a modern family who fall on hard times and had to move to a barn in the country with no Wi-Fi. The horror! But it turns out there's a magical wood and all kinds of adventures awaiting, and you can find out more when it hits cinemas in March.
Just remember, don't go in that wood up top. Some folks say it's enchanted. Strange creatures, floaty lights. You have the usual things.
I wouldn't say that was very usual.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, and that means getting your party planning done early. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get Pepsi Max 24 times 330ml for £7, a litre of Gordon's Gin and Smirnoff Vodka, both £19, and 2 for £23 on selected packs of beer, including Budweiser 20 times 200ml and Carling 18 times 440ml, all with nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with nectar prices at Sainsbury's. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply, nectar required. Available in-store and online, excluding locals. Delivery fee may apply, subject to availability. Please drink responsibly.
If you're a smoker or vapor, ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.